Testing. Testing.
Speedhalo, you show up here.
Here's the man of the hour.
How are you? Oh, here we go.
Doing good.
All right. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Did you say something?
You must die.
Oh yes.
Aye.
Anyways, welcome back to Shade Streams, everyone. Today, hopefully, we're gonna finish up this chapter. Hopefully. Let's see. Before we begin,
It's gonna take even longer.
Baby.
just
It's gonna take even longer.
What?
It's gonna take 5 million hours.
It better fucking not.
What? It'll be like that. It'll be like the longest 5 minutes in history with Dragon Ball. You know, 5 minutes is all it'll take to blow up Namek.
All
Fucking
right.
20 episodes later.
Hey, Satan, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back.
Uh,
Hey, welcome back. Ah!
Let's see, repository. Where is it? Here it is.
Yes, you must go to the repository.
Yep.
Ifumi and Taka.
For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started.
Oh, I don't know if I brought it up yet or not. There are various charities linked in the description if you want to help any of them out, including the Rider Strike, Peace Stone, who is to get out of his house, who is not here right now, among various others. You can do that if you'd like. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
Onakuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she actually is made me feel a bit more comfortable.
Examine Taka's booty.
The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Fumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, all without everyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems like Fumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office, but when I found the body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that, and why?
The other dead body.
Taka was killed by a blow
There
to
we
the
go.
head. He must have been struck by the Justice Hammer 4, which was laying on the floor in the equipment room. And there's a tarp laid out under his body. The killer must have used it to move Taka's body. The way it wouldn't leave any bloodstains as it was moved.
Now talk to Kyoko one more time.
Oh, sorry. Doesn't Kyoko get creeped
You're
out by
good.
looking at dead bodies and stuff?
Actually, talk to Sakura, see if we got anything new.
Oh.
I see.
Makoto, Oh, so that's you.
Makoto, I found something.
Hello, Soulkama. Hello, SMG5. Buenos dias. Well, it's... What is...
Carajo,
guess-
estás haciendo?
I guess it would be Buenos noches. It's a 7 where I am. But then again, depending on where you are, it might be
Buenos tardes.
Hey,
Well, it's kind
If
I think 7 is evening, but anyways.
If it's the afternoon currently, at certain points, it would be Buenos tardes, if I remember correctly.
Right, TARDIS is afternoon.
You remember the wristband Taka always wore on his left hand?
He did?
Are you so oblivious to people around you that... Do you dislike other people that much, you fucking cunt?
No, that's not it. Anyways, you said I had a watch.
so then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see hands aren't moving, right?
Okay, the watch is fucked.
It most likely broke after his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6 o'clock.
So that would just mean his broken was broken sometime just after 6?
That's right.
Last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
Hey, you! How long are you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced through the air as he stared poignantly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that! Bedtime for all the little boys and girls!
In other words,
So, if it worked at 10 last night, it could have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have stopped at 6 this morning. Has been added to the truth bullets.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something.
You're right. There's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try to pry it out?
Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right?
Okay.
Get pulling, you... Get pulling, little man.
As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched wrist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand?
No tacos here, Satan. I did have one for dinner, so... Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper.
Chimichangas!
Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
Or is
that
it?
right?
Yeah, I feel it's definitely more.
I wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Moment. Ugh. There we go. Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us some few clues of his own.
Kyoko's scrap of paper has been handed to the truth bullets. Alright, we'll check again.
Look at his booty!
I can't. His ass is facing the floor.
It's too thick, man!
Alright, we've already been through this.
He mad thick.
Alright, we looked at Hifumi.
Talk to Sakura.
indeed.
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this.
A wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Hidden?
Indeed.
He hid in his ass.
He stuffed... yeah, yes. He stuffed it inside his butt cheeks. So I can only assume he hidden it on purpose, you see?
In his pants? So wait, you?
Why
Yes, I
that?
went digging into his ass. Not like his socks or something. Jesus Christ, how could he...
I don't
How-
know.
How could he even get... How could he even get that in those?
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a closer look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up.
When I think of how I was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it's better be important for me. I'll never forgive you for this. A note?
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so
That sounds familiar.
That's it. It's the same exact thing Hiro said. Then he was telling the truth.
however,
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it? Tonight, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we could use it to escape.
SNG 5. It's saying it means good afternoon or something. Satan, okay.
Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet up in the rec room at 1 a.m.
The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m., but the notes they wrote to Fumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
What I'm thinking is, the 1 a.m. was his stuffed hero inside the suit to prep him for this. That's my guess. Huh?
Maybe.
Wait, what?
So,
Because remember there was a box in that justice suit in Hero's room?
Oh yeah.
Out of it being torn off, I think there's likely some meaning there.
Is some meaning to be part of it being ripped? Could you explain it a little bit more?
Think carefully.
hey,
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea.
so then,
But if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important?
Oh, I think
And
it's
how
so.
would something important like that become more than a scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
The note Hifumi had was added to 2 bullets.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The 2 victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them.
Hello, Ahmed. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome! So the handbooks have nothing to do with it this time. With how the murders were carried out.
Sorry. Too much.
No, you're good. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place.
So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. You truly are dense, you know that? There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role again.
Handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand, but if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. I choose bullets. Is it time? Oh dear.
Bing bong, bing bong. You shitbag.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death! And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet the usual spot! Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school! See you soon!
Trial time, baby!
Oh, hello,
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end.
hello, Scarlet Devil, Azazel, however you want to be called here. Friend for the Monster Prom server.
Monster Prom! You'll have to figure out the rest of yourself. And come to a proper conclusion.
Psychotic voice you ever did say. Indeed, indeed. Acting mad is fun. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going.
Okay. Mr. Demonic Pandora.
Alright, check your truth bullets this time. See if you can equip them. And I mean by check your perks.
Okay, Monokuma File 3. Blue Tarp, Repository Dolly. Women's glasses. Spotless hammer, repository door. Equipment room, glasses cleaning cloth. Equipment room, bloodstain, Celeste's account. Yasuhiro's message. Robo Justice blueprints, Robo Justice costume, Yasuhiro's account, broken wristwatch, Yoko's scrap of paper, the note Fumi had, e-handbook. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember where they were.
You also did practice the rhythm game, right?
I didn't practice, but I did try looking it up. Let me see, trying to figure out which of the perks, how to apply the perks. Maybe that's something I can only do at the start? No, whatever, let's see. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and were gathered at the red door, and as soon as they were all here... What?! Hello? He's multiplied? Nope, not multiplication. Wrong. That way, cuz it's an illusion. I'm moving so fast and it looks like I'm multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is a real Monokuma?
I'm Nonokuma.
Move so fast, he's occupied 2 spaces in reality.
He's moving so fast like Koro Sensei.
Oh, God, Assassination Classroom was such a fun anime.
I never saw it, but I heard good things about it.
Too bad they banned that manga in schools for some reason.
What they did?
They did.
They ban a lot of stuff. They ban a lot of stuff for stupid reasons. On it. Have you ever heard Doki
Like,
Doki
for
Literature Club? Yeah, I've heard Doki Doki Literature Club. The problem is, I know most of the twists, so why would I do a blind? Why would I? So I don't think I'm gonna do. So I definitely want to do a blind playthrough of it because, well, I don't think I should stream it because I already know everything, and that kind of takes away the surprise, you know?
What about Ace Attorney?
I already played the first Ace Attorney. I liked it, but I didn't love it. I didn't like how it felt like some of the cases dragged on, like, and then, like, yes, get to the point. That just annoyed me.
And then Miles Edgeworth altered the evidence.
Yeah.
He brought in an updated autopsy.
Sunny Strait was in that one. Oh, okay. Anyways.
Can we just get on the elevator already?
You're not playing alone! Alone. Stop talking. This is you, Top.
Yep. We're not here to play with you.
Okay, fine. Then if everyone's here ready to go, please board the paint train and elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Fuck you!
Okay then, shall we?
Fuck you! Please.
Hold on a moment. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Too bad, bitch. You'll never be
Fuck
mentally
you.
prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
But I didn't do anything. I told you I didn't do it for serious.
Alright. That reminds me, did you ever find he has a costume? Or is he not?
Well, no, but...
How unfortunate. then it would seem we have our call.
Hold on right there, Buster.
Shade, what's your favorite weapon from Doki Doki Literature Club? I don't really have one. All I just know is like kind of the basic twist, what happens. I don't know much of like the moment-to-moment reactions for the most part, so I don't really have one.
Yeah, they all seem pretty plain to me.
I'm just an outside looking in. Well, I don't know if I call them plain. I mean, one of them literally has suppression.
Yep.
But I don't know. It's just me.
And then-
I'm just looking in as an onlooker from the outside in. I don't really pay attention too much.
Same here.
Well, I do remember seeing one good YouTube poop that mixed in Doki Doki with Michael Rosen. You can make any poop better. You can make any YTP better with Michael Rosen.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
But I want to talk about Michael Rosen.
No, it's not the time.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin.
You know, I only just noticed that Byakuya actually has really good eyelashes.
Eyelashes!
Shade, if you had all the time and effort, what top 10 video would you do? I don't know.
Well, of course, one has to maintain their style.
I was gonna say.
For those who consider the metrosexual lifestyle to be outlandish are people who don't understand basic hygiene.
Yeah, good idea. I guess I was considering making a positive counterpart to my least favorite final bosses. So that just crossed a few times, but I don't know if like all the time in the world something I would truly do. I don't know. Maybe my favorite games, or maybe do like a top 10 favorite Pokemon of every region. I don't know. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives.
You realize they were both horny, right?
The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who
Well,
killed Silverfriend.
one was horny, one was trying to live vicariously through his dead friend.
Bitch, I am also horny.
Oh my.
And let's face it, you've made plenty of horny jokes too. Pot calling the kettle black and all that.
I wasn't saying that, my friend. Oh.
Someone right here. I mean, as long as you're not a perv like Hifumi is. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone is aboard.
Well, that's up for debate too, because we're all perverts in our own sense.
And the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as it fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we all
And the rabbit hole goes deeper and deeper and deeper.
Shut up, hero. Until we all said all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening upon us a cruel fate. Okay, this looks a little different. It's a different color.
Bananas.
When I see all of you gathered like this, I realize just how few of you are left. This school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you.
Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
Hey, who was this taco you speak of? I mean, you're the one who brought up tacos, and I brought up I had a taco for dinner. I know Mika has a cat named Taco. What type of furries do you support? All of them except for the zoophiles, but even then, I think they're classified under their own thing. I support those who are good. I don't support the creeps, but I don't support creeps in any fandom.
Actually, you want to know which type of furry I actually find kind of very cute?
Which ones?
Scullies, actually.
You mean scalies?
Scullies, no.
The hell are those?
Scullies are the ones with, basically, they have the skull outwardly open in their cosplay.
So it's like a skeleton?
Somewhat similar. I will post a picture later on.
Okay. I have a coworker that's a furry. I think hers is like a striped hyena, I think.
Ooh.
What? You really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
You're ugly. What in God's name are you doing?
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Go off, you crazy bitch!
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like sightseeing for the action-packed class trial this commercial break. I never hold out like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your side seats.
Actually, hold on. Be right back. I heard something.
Will we find out who the killer is? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh shit, wrong anime.
Oh, Sin, did you check your DMs?
I'm about to.
Good.
Oh man, what type of furry do you see yourselves at? Were you watching a lot of furry stuff recently? I don't know. My favorite animal is a scorpion, but I don't know how well they work as a furry. Cat is too obvious. I don't know. I would have to think about it.
I'd see myself as a fox.
What a bad pick. I don't know. I feel like about a furry, I want something a bit more unique.
Personally, I'm not.
Because I've already accepted the fact that I'm gonna become a silver fox.
Oh, okay.
Given my hair is basically because my hair is turning silver.
Oh, dang.
Wait,
yeah. From jet black to silver, mainly due to heredity and a little bit of due to
stress.
overstress when I used to work for McDonald's. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
And-
dear.
Jesus Christ. How old are you again?
I was 20 at the time.
Yeah, and I'm 26. Jeez.
Now I'm 23. I'm working,
Oh, Jesus.
but thankfully I'm working in a much calmer place.
Well, that's good.
It's so the current omen once again. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal.
Well, I mean, yeah, as I was gonna say earlier, it's like, personally, I'm not into furry stuff, but like, looking at art that I see on like either Twitter or just like not safe for work sites, it's like, why is it so good though?
It's so
I kind of realized.
Like,
I swear, somehow furry artists managed to pull off human anatomy, like humanoid anatomy, better than regular artists. Like, how in the fuck?
I just kind of since I have some like anthro OCs, I've just kind of come to accept maybe I'm like a pseudo furry. I don't know. I talked with another friend who's a furry, and apparently they're all sorts. It's like a huge spectrum or some sort of stuff. I don't see myself ever making a fursuit, but I guess I can see myself as pseudo. I don't know.
I am an amalgamation of all the fetishes. Not really.
Yes, I'll send them. Yes, I'll send all the vor art to
Local
you. I'll keep
specs
that in mind.
cryptid.
Oh god, no, not. What? That's why I said I was kidding. No, don't do it.
I mean, I do know someone who's into hypno, but anyways, a deadly class trial. I don't think I'll go talk to Lucifer. You'll find out.
Ah, here it is. There we go.
Whew.
I'm posting the picture of the Scully in the non-thing, the
Okay.
non-streams.
Set skills. Okay, there we go.
Let's
There
see.
we go. So you can only do it before the class trial.
The
Okay.
focus gauge decreases more and more slowly through concentration and fever time. Affected
Kinda
brain knocks
look-
up debates, the
Kinda
hangman's
looks
gambit,
like
and the bullets.
the Titans from Isle House.
Let me see, Owl House. Shay, do you think all the zoophiles go to hell? I hate zoophiles. They definitely, if a hell exists, they deserve to go there. Voice, increased damage to
You are definitely going to need Neuro Liberation. Neuro Liberation is one of the best skills to have.
I may be an atheist, but to quote Fallout, degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Hey!
Okay,
No stealing my lines. Shade, you are going to need Neuro Liberation. That is actually going to be an effective skill.
Alright. Let's see. Melodious.
Brain liberation.
Alright, there we go.
Go back. And you might also need vocabulary because,
Hey, I think I got. Yeah, I think I have that selected.
No, you don't. I think you just unselected it.
No, I unselected handiwork.
Oh, reselect handiwork because that is actually going to do you good because this is the chapter that's going to introduce reloading.
Oh, fun.
So just turn on all the skills, essentially.
Yeah, so neuro liberation, vocabulary, and handiwork.
Shit.
So prepare your boner.
But I feel nothing in my crotch right now.
Basic explanation of the class trial.
You will
eventually.
Determine the results.
Determine the results. If you can't figure out who done it,
If
then
you can
only
figure out
they
done
will
it,
receive
then
punishment.
only they will
Later
receive
on. What are you know
punishment.
the salt and dead? Let's
If
just get
you
on with
will
it.
punish
Let's begin
everyone
with
besides
Yar.
now.
We already know who did it. Was that?
Was that?
It was Hero. He does not have an alibi for
It
when the
was
murders
Hero.
took place,
He
and
does
he
not
found
have
in
an-
that suit.
He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place. And we found him in that suit.
Don't try to deny it. You killed
Don't
them.
try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I
Did
was
it?
asleep the whole
Someone
time.
knocked me out.
Anything about
I
it.
was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
You're one of them.
Shut your murdering murderer.
I see one to talk.
Exactly.
You're both murderers too.
Every week, I must ask, what that tongue do?
You'll find out in about a few moments.
Shady. I'm a pro.
Invitation.
Why, yes.
Kinky.
Example which type of furries I was talking about. I mean, those furries are fine. I like antho characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Calling a murderer.
Who are you calling me a murderer? Who are you calling a murderer? You murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hero, but we do have evidence.
Okay. I am sorry to say, Hero, but we do have evidence.
Blueprints for the suit.
Blueprints for the suit,
Parts we assume were used to build it,
parts we assume were used to build it,
and all of it was found in your room.
and all of it was found in your
The
room.
evidence is quite compelling.
You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Okay, I see the picture you sent in. Okay, now I see it.
Yeah, doesn't it kind of look like King from Owl House?
Okay, yeah.
A little bit,
Daring
yeah.
while committing crime
But
after
basically,
crime.
yeah, the skull is a bit exposed. It's still furry in a sense, but you see, but they're called scullies for a reason.
See?
It's a furry edge edition. It points to you as having. It points you as to having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
You know, I feel like doing a drawing of you and me, fan art of you and me doing the pointing for this playthrough. You know, the Ace Attorney point.
Objection!
That would be funny.
How many times do I have to tell you?
I don't know.
Sage, what is this other character waifu that you consider your favorite? I have no idea. I need time to think about it. It's not something I actively think about, you know? Most of my waifus aren't Antho.
Yeah, that's also some thinking I gotta put on my end. If I
Is Hero really the killer? Or before anything else, we have to.
The only Antho character I know that could be waifu material could be like, I don't know, Luna maybe? Sure, she got syphilis, but I'm wolf girl.
yeah, you're
Everything we found in your room.
Controls. Okay. Silencer. Fast forward argument. Open.
the silencer is for the pink messages.
Right. Fire the truth bullets.
And every time you shoot the pink messages, you gain time.
Oh, cool.
Shoot the blueprints!
Oh shit.
Shoot it! Shoot it! No! Ah, balls.
So yeah, Hero's message will go to blueprints.
It's a conspiracy.
Hero,
It's not true, it's a conspiracy.
No, just hold on.
It's
a
a
second.
No, just hold on a second.
everything we found in your room. The blueprint.
Fire!
Hold it!
No, it's wrong.
Hold it!
Oh,
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
Made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
what do you mean?
Well, take a look at this.
Well, take a look at this. It's a note that Hero wrote
the
asking
note that
everyone to
Hero
meet
wrote.
up after
Asking
alter
everyone
ego
to meet
disappeared.
up
The
after
handwriting's
alter
obviously
egos
different, wouldn't you
The
say?
handwriting's obviously different.
When you compare it to the
When you
blueprints,
compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person.
There's
made
no
both.
way you could think the same person made both of them.
Jason, what the fuck? Yeah.
Ooh,
Unless
interesting.
that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that.
Oh, no!
Come on. I'm not smart enough.
Come
to
on!
change my
I'm not
handwriting
smart
anyway.
enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So you admit you don't. So Makoto, are you saying
Yeah.
you don't think Hero's the
Wait,
culprit?
I'm not
Saying you
dumb.
don't think Hero's the
And he's not the only one. I think Hero is innocent as well.
And she's not the only one. I think Hero is innocent as well.
Yakia being base for once. What? Then he was in the Robo Justice suit. Is it like Hero said? Was it really someone running around in a second suit?
Was there really someone right?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of
It
course
was
he passed
Hero.
off to me. So who was in the Robo Justice suit? The suspicious individual question. The one who might have been in the suit.
It was Hero. Hero.
I got it!
Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else who could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Particular suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
There can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
You just said Hero.
It makes perfect sense.
It makes
Hero was
perfect
the suspicious
sense.
individual
Hero
in
is the
suit.
suspicious individual in
not
the
the
suit,
culprit.
but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
So what you're saying?
That's right. The culprit
That's
in
right.
this case has
The
nothing
culprit
to
in this
do with
case has
being
nothing to
in
do with the
Robo-Justice.
Robo-Justice suit.
What?
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement?
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You don't have a reason,
Of
yes?
course. But before we get to that,
Of course, but before we get to that...
I mean, I guess you can guess what my favorite answer waifu is. Go ahead.
there's something else we
I mean,
need to
Give it your
clarify
best
first.
shot.
So let's get that.
Actually,
There's something else we need... There's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
Trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
So what is it? What to be called?
We must clarify the method of transportation.
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
They used to move Taka's body. They must have been.
The blue tarp.
It was the blue tarp.
Yeah, it has to be the top.
Wait, the dolly. Oh, that could have been used to move. That was used to move Hifumi. Is there one more thing?
Yeah, it had to.
Oh, nope.
What?
I got it!
They were
Wait,
a
what?
dolly and a tarp, right?
Dolly and a tarp, right?
What's with the attitude?
Oh, two things.
Oh yeah, two things.
Let's see if I
See
can
if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we
Taka's
discovered it in a
body
repository.
disappeared from the
And
equipment
when we
room.
found it the second time, it was
And
wrapped
when
in the
we
blue
found
tarp,
it for the
right?
second time, it was wrapped in a...
It was the same tarp that was
It was the
up
same
until we
tarp
stored
that
in the
up until
equipment room.
then was stored in the equipment room.
So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they
He
moved
decided
Taka's
to
body.
use it when they moved Taka's body.
That way they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving
They
it.
wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Hey, this Rouge the Bat, your favorite answer waifu? No. Not even close. Anything.
Same thing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm sure the
Rouge
dolly
is too
was
much
in
of
the
an obvious
equipment room
pick.
when we first found
I'm
Taka's
sure the
body.
dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the
But when
dolly.
the body disappeared,
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
when Taka's body...
so did the dolly.
So
You
did
know,
the
actually,
dolly.
actually thinking about it, one of the characters I'm adding in a mod has shark and eel elements, so maybe she's my waifu. I don't know. So did the dolly.
In other words, you think they
In
used the
other
dolly to move
words,
the
you
body.
think
Am I right?
they use the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
I think thanks to working on that mod, I now have over 200 hours in the original Monster Prom. Good lord. So to be fair, I think one of them was accidentally leaving on the game for most of the day while I was at work. So, but I'll probably age an actual 200 soon.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly
Are you
was in the
absolutely
equipment room when
positive
you
the
found
body
Taka's body?
it was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Oh
my
god,
favorite
no.
waifu is not from a Sonic game. No.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects.
That dolly was
between
made
the
specifically for
repository and the
moving large objects between the repository and the art.
SG5, I've heard about Smosh finally back together. Yeah, I did hear about that. That's nice to hear. I mean, I don't care much about Smosh, but still.
It would be very strange indeed to discover
It
had
would-
made
Yeah,
it
they're
in
very-
the equipment room.
They managed to buy the whole thing back, yeah.
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along?
It is not possible that it.
Realize it?
It is not possible that it was in the repository all along and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
She raised an objection. How do you respond?
Well, fuck you, Celeste.
Fuck you. There's no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Hey, I was the one who helped figure out the last 2 cases.
God damn.
Jade is a right
Bouncing
to kill.
between British and German is going to be a struggle.
Jade, is it right to kill
Be
a furry?
prepared.
No, not at all.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fun, but...
Most furries get a bad rap anyway.
We have all accepted the fact that you really understand what is going on around you.
Hell, apparently one politician a couple months back tried going after them, not even realizing what the hell they actually are. Politicians,
God.
politicians, sweetie, don't talk about things you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Actually, just shut the fuck up in general. World would be a lot better place if you shut your mouth, politicians. Oh, never had someone nice being so mean, but maybe I can change your mind. We can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved to the equipment room to the repository. New elements match the bullet time battles. Oh God.
Yep, it's happening now.
Let's talk about reload.
Get ready.
Starting with the
boy!
time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen underneath the temple maker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really limited on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on while pressing the X button will be enough to handle them. Now it'll cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements no matter how many are locked in there. However, you can reload pressing the Y button. Jade, is your favorite waifu from Sonic? I already said no. Just like locking on, you have to press the Y button and with the temple maker. Basically, just remember the Y button now is a function along with the A button. X button, you automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all, in case you can endure everything I just said. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh God, we're doing one of these early.
Yep. I told you to be ready.
This is going to be wacky.
So remember, in timing with the dots, fire!
You are a fool. So pathetic.
Yeah, baby!
Lies will get you nowhere.
Reload. Reload. Fire!
You miserable wretch.
Dance, gunfight with German girl.
Make sure you're also reloading in tandem. Fire!
Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot.
You see?
agree. You are a fool.
God damn, you're crushing this.
Lies will get
You
you nowhere.
get it? Get your fever time going.
You miserable
Yeah.
wretch. I cannot.
Yeah,
agree.
she's getting more aggressive quotes. Oh, fuck!
Jesus.
Prove it.
Oh, scheisse.
There we go.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have
If you're asking for proof that the dolly was moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark on it that matched the dolly's wheel tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body to the repository. So this might prove that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Proof that the dolly was used.
Jesus, Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to
Well,
get out.
anyway,
Let's get back to the main
there was
subject.
just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject on how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because
The
if it's not a
subject
killer
of
robot,
Robo
then
Justice
what kind of
didn't do
robot
it.
is it?
What kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
That really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Shay, what's your favorite Anther wife of the boss? I haven't seen the new season 8 episode or any of the second season, so I don't know at the top of my head. I guess from the few ones, I guess Luna's nice. I kind of like Millie's design. I kind of like Millie a little bit more, but she's not exactly Anthro.
Yeah,
Even
and
look back on how the body
I
was
still feel
transported,
sorry for
it
Erica
becomes
Lindback.
Immediately obvious.
Those freaking jerks. She was already dealing with enough that her fiance died last year.
Oh shit.
And you want to know who that was? It was Billy Kometz.
Wait, really?
The guy who voiced... Yeah! She and Billy Kometz were in a relationship.
Oh.
But Billy died of cancer.
Right.
Ouch. Alright. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body moved, it would feel either person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does it mean by that?
Okay.
Robo Justice costume.
No, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Bend over.
And from there,
Look for the
body
statement
was
called
moved to the
bend over.
repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
He doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle...
Oh, fun fact.
This one! Run!
No, it's wrong.
Objection!
I got it!
You're absolutely right that you can only push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down, low. But if you're wearing that suit, do you think you can actually get in a position like that?
Do you think you could...
What do you mean? Think back to what you said when you were checking
Back to
the suit
what
out
you
together,
said
remember?
when we were all checking out the suit together.
There's a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, I totally can't ban it away. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
Jade, I thought Queen Beelzebub was your favorite Andrew waifu.
When
I
you're
remember
in that
saying
suit,
that at all.
not only do you not see your feet, but
What
you
about
can't even
Mifa?
bend at the waist.
She's a fish.
She is pretty cute. I don't know if she's my waifu though. SG5, sus about the bend over. Am I right about that?
Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it,
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly.
It seems like it'd be
Actually, hold on a moment.
No.
Me.
It seems to be it'd be awfully hard to push the dolly if you couldn't bend over.
well, what stops you from simply pushing the dolly
Well,
with your
what's
feet?
to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
You can't even see your feet? You
When
really
you
think someone
can't
could
even see
kick
your
a dolly
feet?
all that way?
You really think someone could kick...
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
It'd be totally impossible. Not that I could be sure for myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid...
On top of
cumbersome
that,
suit,
if you are wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit,
it's very unlikely you would have the
it's
dexterity.
very
to go about
unlikely
wrapping the
you would
body
have
in a
the,
tarp.
the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move your body?
There's absolutely no chance of the costume is taken off just to move the body because once it's on,
You can't take it off by yourself.
yeah, because it's locked.
Yeah,
I
can't
don't
take
think
go by yourself. Yeah, because
taking off the suit
it.
is an option.
I don't think
you
taking off the suit is
remember.
an option. If you remember, I don't know what's up. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help.
Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing! There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own.
I haven't seen Enclosed being in the above episode, so I can't call her waifu. I don't even really consider Luna waifu. I think she's cute, but I don't think I consider her waifu material, especially since she's kind of an ass.
Some people like women who are asses.
Yeah, but not me.
Yeah, I like a tomboy, but I like a tomboy that sees that we're partners and not I'm the bottom.
I mean, either way is fine with me, personally.
Of course it is for you, my puppy. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it
I
off
admit, I'm willing
without
to move
help.
on from waifus, please.
Yeah, kind of a random topic.
But then again, so...
Suit on! Or take it off yourself without help!
Then you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
You really can't take it off by yourself.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
Of course I wasn't making it up!
If he could have gotten off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
I don't think he would have let
Showing
us
up in the
see him
suit was
with-
basically an
showing up in
invitation
the
for
suit was
everyone to
basically
respect him.
an invitation for everyone to...
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right!
So it really true that Robotuskus couldn't have moved the dolly?
Really true.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have
To
been
be
Hero
clear,
in the robot suit.
whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please.
No, wait, just a
Have you
second,
forgotten
if you
about the
please.
picture that I took?
Have you forgotten about the pictures that I took?
You all got a good look at it, did you not?
You all got a
The
good
image
look.
of
You
Hifumi
all got a
being
good
dragged
look
away
at
by
it, did you
Robo
not?
Justice?
The image of Hifumi getting dragged away by Robo Justice.
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you
If
explain
whoever
that?
was in that suit was not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased
Besides-
Hifumi said?
Do you remember what? Oh, besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
Why do I get the feeling you might be the murderer, since you're fighting so hard against this?
She's constantly trying to steer the case.
How did you get there?
Is Mariska Mayday too much of an obvious pick for a favorite demon waifu? I have no interest in Mariska. I guess maybe Millie. I guess he would be a demon waifu. Even then, I don't really consider waifu material. I don't consider her a waifu.
For some reason, when he said Mayday, I was thinking of... I'm thinking of the wrong Mayday. But I'm thinking of Mayday from,
Spider-Verse?
No Straight Roads. No!
No. Yeah, that's a
No
great-
Straight Roads!
Oh, okay. I never played the game.
It's a very good game.
Yeah, I know you've talked about it on several occasions. What guy?
Robo Justice that's my design.
Look at the music. Look at the music from the game. It is top
Final
notch.
conclusion is beyond question.
So as long as those facts exist, the conclusion is beyond question.
The individual inside the suit and the
The
culprit are
individual
one and
inside the
same.
suit
It was Hero, without
and
a
the
doubt.
culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's gotta be right!
Hold on a second.
Barbie Hotwire?
Hold on a second!
Who is Barbie Hotwire?
Who?
Oh. Ahmed, Shade is not caught up with season 2.
To reach that conclusion.
I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think you may have. You're not always paying attention to what we're saying, Ahmed. Because I also brought up before. Because I also brought up that my favorite Android waifu is not from Sonic, and yet you answered that question anyway. So either still really delayed, or you're not completely paying attention to what I have to say, or maybe you're just not speaking properly. I don't know.
It's still far too early.
There's no hurry to decide who did
Sorry.
it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go over my words. You're good. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
Before we rush to a
I'm more
verdict,
selective about my
Before we
waifus.
rush to a
every
vote.
single possibility.
More selective about my waifus.
I'm sorry.
I don't have like a legion of them. I don't have one for every franchise, if that makes sense.
Which is a fair thing to say.
Besides, I make my own
Before
waifus.
we rush to the... Yeah. I can make my own too, with Bionicles. And they can be of age. Which honestly, it feels age is irrelevant given that they're robots. Unless there's a different type of world you're going for.
Well, if the child, if they actually look like a child, then yeah, that's when we start getting concerned. Like,
Yeah, because that's some sus territory.
yeah, it's like those,
Yeah.
like childlike cute, like I'm over 1,000 years old. How much? Yeah, so acting like a child. I'm suspicious. It's alright.
Unless it's one of the old Karagas that are still very small. But hey,
Yeah, but
if
I
you wanna
mean,
hit it-
there's a,
Yeah, but it's clear.
yeah, but I mean, there's a difference between a there's a difference between a midget and a lolly.
A midget and a wally.
I mean, am I wrong?
Okay, continuing on. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Miss Murderer?
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from
Instead of
you
seizing...
something.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh, no. I'm not accusing you of anything. Stabby.
McStabbington.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
But where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning.
Let's review the series
Maybe
of
we'll uncover
unfortunate
something new.
events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
I don't have a FNAF waifu.
We gotten...
What a pain in the ass!
Actually, yeah, FNAF... Roxy looks nice, but no. No. What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line.
I don't.
This is what it takes.
I don't disagree.
We have to do it.
But our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to
Plus,
find
maybe we'll
out
get to find out where the heck Kyoko was
when
and when everything went down.
All right then. Let's take another look back at what
Alrighty
happened.
then. Let's take another look back at what happened.
I suppose we could start with this morning.
I suppose we should start with this morning.
4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina,
Let's gather
Kyoko,
together in the
and
dining
myself.
hall. Makoto, Hito, Kyoko, and myself.
Yeah, we did try to bring up. We did bring up no more waifu questions, please. I guess it's my fault for continuing to answer. But I guess any other waifu questions I'll just ignore.
Yeah.
We waited there
But-
for
Yeah,
quite a while,
but
but nobody else
yeah,
showed
that's
up,
fair.
so we went to look for everyone.
Yep.
We waited for quite a while. But we went to look for everyone.
That was around 8 a.m.
It was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we
As soon as we
split
split
up,
up, Kyoko went
Kyoko
missing.
went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec
Soon
room
after,
and quickly came
Hina
to get
found
Makoto
Celeste in
and
the
me.
rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me. I was looking for someone to yes.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my
It seems I was
mystical
unconscious for about a half hour after I was attacked by my mysterious assailant.
Objection!
I know it was an hour because I remember being
I know
attacked
it was
at
an
11
hour
seconds.
because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had
That
been
was when
wearing
we
a
saw
strange
Celeste's
costume.
picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice.
Justice.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted
It also soon became clear that Robo-Justice had adopted Hifumi.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find
We were
Hifumi
soon
in the
joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, who is looking like a murderer right now. And then we went to go find Hifumi in a...
Wait, hold on.
He was injured.
Son, who
so
are you
we
calling a
turned to the
murderer
nurse's
right now?
office And resumed our search for the suspect.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect.
Hold on.
Oh, man,
Go
shit,
back
how
for a
about
moment. You're clearly accusing me of something.
How about I guess what ship do you...
To be fair, you are a serial killer.
What ships and
And
what...
you are looking like a very hammer-happy person right now.
What ships are you talking about, Ahmed? I don't really... Besides, I don't really have a lot of ships. Do
Oh,
boys?
please, if I were attacking people with a hammer, you would be my first target.
Yeah, I don't really think about ships very much. I guess the closest... well, the only times I thought about ships was, like, kind of Monster Prom, but then even then, that's a lot of, like, dating and, like, pairing up different characters anyway, so... But as a whole, yeah, shipping is not really something I think about.
Yeah.
Besides, come on. We all know
toxic.
Oz. We all know Oz and Zoe are the best ship.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah.
I know in
Not
Monster
long after
Camp,
I also
there's a
nurse's
co-op
office.
ending. It did end up putting Oz and Suzanne together, so I guess I kind of shipped them a little bit because of that. But yeah, Zoe and Oz are probably the best one, I say.
Damien and what's the name of the Jin lady? The lady with the fiery hair.
Amira, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen quite a bit of that.
Yeah. Damien and Amira.
Oh wait, no wait, it was Scott and Amira I kept seeing.
Yeah, but I prefer Damien and Amira because they're both they both look to be troublemakers. If you get what I feel.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the actual game itself, and no more on ships.
No more shipping. But not long after. This office.
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor.
When Celeste told us, we decided
That's
to split
you.
up and reach the second floor. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And soon after that,
It's all good.
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor. And
I
I
saw
yelled out
someone.
to everyone.
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Oh.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then... Yeah! Huh? What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been...
Shay, do you have a new event tour for the Hunger Games stream in the future? No new events. It's a lot of the same ones. None new ones that come to mind. Since the last one, at least. Hey, Fumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided.
At that point,
I would come up with an event, but I can't. I would come up with an event, but I haven't thought of anything really.
I haven't thought about Hunger Games in quite a while. At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. While Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Byakuya and Toko chased.
When we went to go back to the nurse's office, we found
When
Fumi
we got back
dead.
to the nurse's
And that's when we
office,
heard the body
that's when we
discovery
heard the
announcement.
body discovery announcement.
I left Celeste and Hina
He
there.
was sent to Honey J.
I left Celeste and Hina there and
to let
headed
the
back
others
to
know
the
what
3rd
had
floor to
happened.
let others know what had happened. Meanwhile, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies almost exactly the same time, because we had heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
Not long after.
And that's what we told you guys about Hifumi.
And that's when
And
I
3 of
told
us
you
headed
guys
to the,
about it.
for the
Then
nurse's
3 of us
office,
headed
but right
for the
after we left the
nurse's office.
physics
Right
lab,
after we
we ran
left
to
the
Celeste,
physics
who
lab,
arrived
we ran
after
into
us, and she told us
Celeste,
something very
who
surprising.
arrived after us.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was
We
right.
rushed back to the nurse's office. And
Then we remembered we'd left Hoko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back.
We
to them.
remember where we left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back to hopefully not find out that she got looted.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this thing?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had
When
also
we got
gone
there,
missing.
we discovered Taka's body. What had gone missing?
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies.
We knew
After
we were
some
searching the
time-
school for the 2 missing dead bodies. And after so many time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all
Celeste
headed to the
informed us that
repository.
she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
I've heard it's an SMP. I don't know exactly what it is. Isn't that
Which
Minecraft
is where
related?
we rediscovered the corpses.
Wait, SMP?
I don't know. Do you know, Toppy?
Oh, I remember it stood for something.
In Minecraft, it means survival multiplayer.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
I've never played Minecraft. I have no
Some
idea.
people decide. If I was unlucky, I would be playing with players who griefed me a lot. But if I was playing with my friends, things turn out differently.
Satan says yes. Simple murder plans.
Oh wait, do you have Java or Bedrock?
I think that about
I
covers
played on the Xbox 360 version.
I have to look which version's on Xbox.
That about covers it.
That was a very. That's a very old version. I have one on Switch, though. I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
It certainly
Xbox Minecraft is Bedrock. Oh, we can cross-platform, dude.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I think Minecraft is cross-platform with everything except for PlayStation because Sony is are bastards.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of like cross-platform play, Bedrock is usually more versatile than Java.
It certainly seems to me that these are not simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then
They're
what?
If that's true,
Rather than a single
They're
series of
calculated.
events,
Rather than a single series of events,
situation.
I think we have to consider each murder as a separate situation.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Oh look, it says Attorney.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Now then, let's get started. Beginning with what happened to Taka.
Contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to come to the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what!
Already.
Monokuma File 3.
Your arguments!
So,
What's something to look out for?
You're going to absorb something. You're going to absorb a phrase called the numbering.
after,
Which ones absorb? Which ones absorb? Yeah, trying to remember. Yeah, I don't know which ones absorb.
we already know what order they were killed in. Taka
Yeah,
came
I'm looking at the
last.
controls. It doesn't say anything about like.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Fast forward, weak spot.
Yeah, I was just gonna say check the command.
Bullet flashback. Silencer. Oh, you have to hold the button. Hold the button. It's the same as the fire, but hold your button as the reticle hovers over the statement you want to memorize. Okay. And what statement you said?
The number.
Something. Yeah, numbering.
Say that.
Because of the number of the Justice Hammer.
There you go.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with justice.
So you want to attack
While
the
Taka's death came from a sling
contradiction
of
called
justice
what
hammer.
order?
Alright. What order?
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's death,
I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
Here it is.
Yeah.
no, it's wrong.
Objection!
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same
There's
order as
no
the
reason
numbers.
to assume
If
that
anything,
the
that's just
hammers
another
were
way the
used.
killer tried to
If anything,
disguise their actions.
That's just another way the killer tried to disguise.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to
So
think
you're
the
saying the
hammers were used
culprit
in
wanted
order,
us to think the hammers were used in order.
But in reality, Taka was killed
But in
before
reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died.
His wristwatch. His wristwatch.
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
Aw, yeah. Go. Get the H. Get the C. The A.
Shit. Try that again. Sorry, it's been a while since I did this.
Fuck.
I refuse to give up yet.
Alright, let's see.
Remember to also you can focus as well. Oh, it's Hangman's Gambit, so... S.
Oh, because I gotta do it in order. Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure about that.
W.
We already have a W.
A.
No, yeah, we need A. We need C.
C.
But there's a C.
Yeah, there we go.
H.
Now
Wrist watch.
I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See, look, it broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
it broke with the hands pointing.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer, because as of last night...
Hey you! How long are we gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice piercing as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know what? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls! G5, dang.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around...
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have...
You okay?
Shit.
Wait, what happened?
Well, no, just... No, I'm just commenting.
I feel like someone disconnected or something.
No?
Am I disconnected or am I still here?
Well, it seems like you're connected now.
I can hear you.
I think it said. I think something popped up that says like not voice not connected or something. So maybe that was it. I don't know. And that would be something time
Probably.
ahead.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before
If that's
Hifumi.
true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And Nebuloso Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened at 7.
Was attacked this morning, which
That's right. Taka was killed
That's
before
right.
any of the
Taka
other
was
incidents took
killed
place.
before any other incident took place.
That simple fact slipped past us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events all because of those justice hammers.
about the order of events.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
Okay, it seems like there's some buffering on your end. On your end, guys. Buffering. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, audience.
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident...
That way, when we saw how they
that
were
wrong
used in
assumption.
each incident, we'd easily make the wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibi.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Oh
Because
shit.
when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall.
Because when he wasn't killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's
All our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe. Huh? What was that? Okay, we already been.
He
we
died like a bitch!
Yeah, we went through that already. We're screaming. We're all together except for Hero Kyoko.
We were all together.
He was banished to the Shadow Realm.
Well, we all ran
Then we
down
all
to this
ran
stuff
down
and
to
then
the
we all
nurse's
found his
office.
body.
And that's where we found his body.
But it's just down the street, next to the Chick-fil-A.
Clear.
That's totally not true! We're all in the clear!
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him
Oh, I
screaming
know!
on tape or
They
something
must have
and
recorded
played
him
it later
screaming on tape or something! Played it on later!
If that's true, where's the tape?
That's true. Where's the...
I don't know.
I don't know.
God damn it, Hero.
There's no making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard the
Anyway,
scream.
we all have rock solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not
Are you
stop
sure
there.
about that?
There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
When his body vanished from the nurse's office,
When his body vanished from the nurse's office,
Hina and I were in the bathroom together. while
Hina and I
everyone
were in
else
the
was
bathroom
equipment room,
together.
correct?
While everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from
And
the
then,
equipment.
and then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room.
At that time, we were all gathered together in the
All that
nurse's
time, we
office
were all
because
gathered
Hifumi
together in
was
the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Well, don't forget, they passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
And rightly so.
Then what if Genocide Jill did it?
He was sleeping like a baby,
Out of there right then.
dreaming of my Prince Charming to wake me up.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
And what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there then.
Even if she
You're a
could pull that
dumbass.
off, there's no way she could have done the same.
Even
with
if you
Hifumi's
could
body.
pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Oh, I could have.
Because, as we just established, she was
Because
passed
as we
out
just
in the
established, she was
equipment room
passed
when
out in the
his body disappeared.
equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us
In
could
other
have killed
words,
Hifumi
it is
or
impossible for
moved
any of
Hifumi's
us to have
body.
killed Hifumi or moved either of their body.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared.
On the other hand,
So then
Hiro and
Hifumi
Kyoko had
could have done those
disappeared, so,
Oh,
so
sorry.
he must,
So what now, Kyoko?
I'm sorry.
it's all good.
I'm too. I keep repeating that. So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just
For
keep
now,
going
we
around
can't
in
get
circles.
fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
So instead of who, I propose
So
we start
instead of
talking about
who,
how.
I propose we start talking about how.
In particular, I think we need to figure out
In
how
particular,
Hifumi's body got
how
moved.
I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body
we searched
disappearing.
everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
And according to what Celeste said,
If we know what Celeste said.
He could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
It would seem so.
His body apparently disappeared
his body
in the 1
apparently
minute
disappeared in the
her
1
and
minute
Hina
her
took
and
their eyes
Hina
off
took
of
their
it. They
eyes off
carried
of
that
it.
much weight from the first floor up to the
Carried
third in that
much
short amount of
weight from the
time?
First floor up to the
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be
Oh man,
impossible.
yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible.
Well, what if I told you
Impossible.
there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Huh? What? How?
How? If the dead body were to move itself.
If the dead body were to move itself.
Huh?
Oh, Hifumi was technically still alive.
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another.
No! Not another! No! Zoinks!
I don't think it has
Well, no, because, like,
anything to do
remember, when
with
Hifumi died proper,
She's implying it.
or he still had at least some flicker of life in him.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is...
We thought Hifumi was dead. But
We thought
perhaps in
Hifumi was
reality,
dead,
he was still
and perhaps in
alive.
reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried
Are
out
you
of the
saying
nurse's
Hifumi
office, but simply
wasn't
walked
carried out of the
the
nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
That... It isn't possible.
The idea of Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible?
Okay. You're going to absorb another thing.
Alright, what phrase?
Are you saying that
Dead
when we
body
first
had
found
been
Hifumi
found.
in the nurse's office,
Correct.
there's a chance he was actually
That's
still
what we're shooting,
alive.
right? Or are we absorbing?
Nope.
Impossible.
You're absorbing. So,
Hifumi was dead.
It's absorbing.
dead body had been found.
Surely you've heard the body discovery announcement, along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found,
Yep.
That one!
That's it.
and that
There we go.
is why the announcement was made.
And you're going to shoot someone else's discovery.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone
Shit,
else's
missed.
discovery.
No!
Shit.
Shit!
Are you saying that
And
when
shit, we
first
lost
found
it.
There's a chance he was
Oh,
Hifumi was dead.
got to do it all over again.
Surely you've heard the body
Okay, slow down,
Hifumi's
slow
dead
down.
body found.
There it is. Absorb it.
Absorb that one, and
It's gonna be
then...
the final one. Okay.
Maybe the announcement
What? No! I didn't mean to scan it.
Signal someone else's
Fire!
discovery.
So
Fuck.
what?
Skip.
Ah, shit.
Are you
So you're gonna
saying
fire
when
that.
we first
found Hifumi
Get rid of it and get rid of it.
Hifumi was dead.
Yeah, I know.
Fire it
Did you know
off.
that?
Some
Surely you heard the body discovery announced. Hifumi's dead body had
There we
been
go.
found.
absorb.
Yep. Absorb.
And that is why the announcement was made. Are we
Correct.
really
Maybe the announcement
There we
was
go. What?
intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Fire!
Shoot. I found the right one, didn't I?
Are you saying
What
that
the
when
heck?
we first
Uh-oh.
found
Dead body?
Hifumi in the nurse's office,
Dead body. Oh, maybe it was
there's
being
a chance
blanked.
he was actually
You had
still
the blanket.
No, it is impossible.
Wait, the blanket.
Hifumi
Alright,
was
let's
dead.
see here.
Out about.
Silencer,
Did
you
that?
know, it was being blocked by a pink word.
Hifumi's dead body
Alright.
had been found.
Oh, maybe.
And that is why the announcement was
Oh,
made.
that's
Shit,
right.
and you missed it.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal
Damn it.
someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he was
No. Hifumi was dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you've heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement. Are we really? Maybe the announcement.
There's that one.
Oh,
To
shit!
signal someone else's discovery.
You got.
Oh,
So you're going to need to slow down.
Yeah.
Hifumi was dead. And
Yeah.
you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery. And Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Alright.
And that is
Absorb
why
that
the announcement
one.
was. Are we really? Maybe
No!
the announcement
Fuck!
Was intended to signal someone
Wrong button.
else's discovery.
Oh no.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance?
Come on, you stupid little thing.
And you know that surely you heard the body discovery announced. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why are we really maybe the
Fuck! Missed it!
Signal someone else's discovery.
God damn it.
It shouldn't be this difficult.
Shade, I'm
Shade,
going to give you a spanking.
Hifumi was dead. And you know
yes,
that
harder,
surely you heard the body
Daddy.
discovery of Hifumi's dead body
Oh
had
my.
been found. And that is why are we really
Maybe the announcement to signal someone else's discovery.
What?
What?
Are we sure
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe we're not looking up the right thing.
That's weird. Cause
Wait.
Cause it said, cause where I'm looking, it says dead body had been found. Someone else's discovery.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It's weird.
Okay, let me go back.
Wait a minute, who's Tacos? Where does Taco thing even came from? Oh man, if you haven't heard the story of Travis the Pet Champ, it's a series I'd love to have that Pet Champ. Yeah, I never heard of Travis the Champ.
I'm getting on there now. I'm looking at a different site. Okay. Whoever did that did it backwards. It's actually, you have to absorb the last one and shoot dead body had been found.
Alright, okay, that makes much more sense.
surely you heard the body Hifumi's dead body. And that is why are we
So
really
absorb
maybe
the last
announcement
one.
You intended to signal someone else's discovery.
That's why.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance you
No. If Hifumi was dead, and you know that, surely you heard the
So
body discovery.
prepare to slow down and because you're gonna need to silence it.
Yep, there we go.
And fire.
There we go! Objection!
Was a buy discovered and now was a buy discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But was that also? But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Also the same time that Taka.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding
That's
his
right.
body that we heard.
It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we made a mistake in there.
There's a good chance we made a mistake there somehow. I think we were confused with the announcement was whether
the
Hifumi or
announcement was
Taka.
for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been
First
2
of all,
announcements.
2 bodies have been found. There really should have been 2 announcements. Oh, if 2 bodies have been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Monokuma simply got lazy and
Be-
rolled them together into
Maybe
one.
Monokuma got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too sensitive. What I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're being a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
What was
You
that?
bum? You bum?
Did I disconnect again?
Y'all lazy shithead. No, actually, that was plenty.
Binacle C4 is back? I feel like I heard that name. I feel like I heard that name before.
C4?
Binacle
Okay.
C4.
No, the weapon C4.
Yeah, like it's explosive, I think.
Yes.
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means...
He said it's only broadcast when the body is discovered for the first time, which means...
Even if we find the same body again later,
If we
he won't make the announcement again.
Even if we find the body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
If that's true, then why was the announcement
If that's
again later
true,
on?
then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Later on.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice. We heard the second body discovery announcement. The first time was played when we found each body in the nurse's office and equipment room. And the second time was
When both bodies were discovered.
I got it!
we heard a second time in
We heard
repository
it
when
the second time
we
in the
discovered the two
repository.
bodies.
When we rediscovered...
Ding dong, ding dong. A body has been discovered! You know the gist. Now shut the fuck up.
It didn't seem too weird at the time, but it
seem
contradicts what
weird at the
Monokuma just told us, doesn't
But
it?
it contradicts what Monokuma just...
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the two dead bodies we discovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
For the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office...
When we
wasn't
found
actually
Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until
Meaning
we
he
came
was
upon him in
dead
the repository.
bodies. Came to a repository.
And that's just part of it. That's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Leads me to believe he was still...
I know!
I know.
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada
Because he was super good at playing dead! Boom!
That is the worst logic I
Oh
have
shit,
ever
oh
heard.
shit!
That is the worst logic I've ever heard.
Your hair is the worst logic I've ever
There's
heard.
anything that can prove he was still alive.
But honestly, I don't think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
You're a dummy.
Okay, then. Let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
Then it should become clear whether he was really alive
Then it
or
should
not.
become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
This whole thing is pointless.
You're pointless,
It has to be
Miss
proved-
Hammer Woman.
This has to be proof that shows he was still alive. I had to find out how to show it to everyone. Wait, the wiped glasses. That's probably it.
The glasses cleaning cloth. Yeah.
Well, here's one
Okay,
thing.
so you're going to
The first time
you're
we
going
found
to
Hifumi's
you're
body
going to
in the
counter. There is no notable difference with Hifumi's glasses,
His body disappeared.
and Celeste will be saying
The
it.
next time we saw his body,
It was him, the Republic.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable
Fire!
Fire!
Objection! In fact, there's one clear difference between the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. The fact alone proves it was only playing dead in the beginning.
Proves that he was only.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Perhaps. Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in.
We found Hifumi in the nurse's office. His glasses were covered in blood. But when we found him again in the repository, they were spotless.
They were spotless.
And I found the item used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The
evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was
Glasses cleaning cloth.
Yep. It was a glasses clean cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain in the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth was the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course. Here it was Princess Pickles from the Demon Angel Pretty Punching Princess, I think. I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like that to this school.
Hifumi would have brought something like.
I see your point. And the only people here.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are.
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
I wouldn't be caught dead. I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to
There's no question, it belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is...
So what you're saying is, what exactly? You're a dumbass.
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Was wiped away using it.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off. It does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
Then it must have been him, right? You're a dumbass.
Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
He pretends to be dead.
He
Then
pretends to
when he's
be
alone,
dead,
he wipes
then
his
when
glasses
he's
clean so he can
alone,
see.
he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
Then he stands up and walks out
Then
on
he
his
stands
own
up,
2 feet.
walks
And with
on his
that,
own 2
the
feet,
impossible task of moving
and
his
with
copious
that,
corpse
the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible. Wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead,
what was
what
with
was
all
all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood.
The
for
fridge in the
emergencies.
nurse's office
He probably used one of
contains
those.
packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it
He
everywhere.
figured that if he could play dead, he should go all out. So he dumped it elsewhere. So he dumped it everywhere.
But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
But he got crazy with it. And had to wipe his glasses when he was done. God, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's
And if
body is
Hifumi was still
easily
alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The only one who moved Taka's body was
Hifumi himself.
Yep.
I got
It could only have been Oh, okay. Leaving messages.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
It also explains
That
how the door
also
to the repository
explains how
got
the door
locked.
to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
The door was locked.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right?
So me and Sakura headed for the repository, but when we got there, the door was locked.
But when we got there,
And the repository door
can
can
only be
only
locked
be
from the
locked
inside.
from the inside.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository,
When Hina and
someone else
Sakura
was
got to
already
the
inside.
repository, someone was.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
And it could only have been Hifumi who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead. And when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's
He convinced us all that he was dead. And when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim.
So
in this
Hifumi
case.
wasn't just
He
another
was one of
victim in the case.
assailants.
He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
That means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one
If
more
you're
piece
having
of
trouble,
evidence?
would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
There's more! There's more!
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact.
Oh,
pointing to his
absolutely.
involvement has yet to be revealed.
The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of
You
Taka's
know
left
what I'm
body?
talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's dead body.
Thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, could it be?
The note Hifumi had.
Yeah.
I got it.
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away,
Talking
aren't
about
you?
The note he
Hidden
hidden
note?
away.
That's right. He found his stuff in his
That's
pants.
right.
What?
We
In
found his
his?
stuff-
What? In his
In his crotch! Pants! Look in his crotch!
Yes, his pants.
Yes! His pants!
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says. I found a hole maybe we can
at
use to
what
escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. It's me in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
That's the note I was telling you about! The one that told me where to go!
Huh? Wait.
Huh.
One's a little different.
Wait, this one's a little different. In my note, it said...
Monokuma can't find out.
Monokuma
so
can't
don't tell
find
anyone
out.
else for now. Let's meet
So
in the rec
don't
room
tell
at
anyone.
1 a.m.
Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
Then this note isn't the
It's not the same?
It's not the same.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro.
The killer
That
got
person
in touch
only
with
could have
another
been.
person could only have been.
Ah, yeah.
Screenshot that. Screenshot that. That is funny. It's Taka. It's Taka.
Fumi's pants had enough of it. I had enough of him.
Do you realize how painful it is to be how much indignity I have to endure to be warned by such a pervert?
God damn it.
I need to feel the full protein wiener.
We're all on his pants.
That's right, Taka. The killer used this note to draw Taka and then murder him.
To draw out Taka.
Hello, over here.
I've not dealt with ants, Ahmed, but I have dealt with other insects. Like flies.
Hello? Over here?
Objection! Objection!
I don't really understand what's going on, but
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter right.
so whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok. They were drawing out Huffy.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok. They were drawing out Huffy.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
TikTok. Ugh, yes. Why must you ruin it every time?
Yes! Why must you ruin it every time? Chug woman!
Man, genocide psych is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me.
Oh, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to get in your pants.
Broken wristwatch, Hifumi glasses clean cloth.
You are going to counter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok, with the broken wristwatch.
Must have been Huffy.
But remember.
Oh god, the spring now.
What time did it say to me?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing.
No, it's wrong.
Hold it!
Yes, it is tacos.
No.
Where is this whole
There
thing Taka?
absolutely
Are you
is
thinking
a
about
connection.
Taka? K-A-K-A? Shade, have you ever had
You
an
want-
infestation of wasps in your home before? No, I have not. I remember wasps getting into my grandmother's pool slide, though. No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to me at 6 a.m., which is the same
The
time
note
Taka
said to
was
me at
murdered.
6
I've
a.m.,
already proven that using
which
this
is-
wristwatch.
we've already
But there's
proven
more.
that
Look at where this
using
note
this
says to me.
there's
The
more.
equipment room, right?
Look where the equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed.
Just where Taka's killed, I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note.
Taka was
I think that should be
murdered at
plain
both
to
the
show that
time-
this note was
I think
definitely
that
meant for
should be plain
Taka.
to show that this note was
Well, when you put it
Yeah. Well, when you point it out like that.
No further objections.
No further objections.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded
The-
monster.
The culprit really has a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they'd found out a way out. I'd give them half a mind that sell them to the
What was
gallows.
Hifumi doing?
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less.
Out his pants, no less.
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off of Taka's corpse after he died.
Taka's corpse
He
after
stole it?
It was up his ass.
Where's your proof?
Shade, what is this
Show
game? Danganronpa. It's very weird.
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Hifumi stole the note from Taka. The broken...
Gyotaka's scrap of paper.
Yep.
I got it.
When I searched Taka's body, I saw this life his hand was doing a small scrap of paper.
I saw
I'm
that
right-
his
if I'm right
life
about
was-
this, the sheet of
I'm
paper
right
this piece
about
came
this.
from,
The sheet of
I knew it. It fits perfectly with the note we found written on Hifumi.
It's
Taka's grabbing Hifumi's note.
Taka's
Yep,
scrap.
they're from the same piece of paper.
They're from the same piece of.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped
Hifumi
the
had
small
the
piece of
note.
that note.
Meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of the note.
There's only one way to explain it.
There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip.
Leaving behind only one small scrap.
Leaving behind only a scrap. A very small scrap.
Did I get all that right?
Did I get it?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an
Exactly.
accomplice in the murder.
Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder. That horny bastard. Whoa!
Yeah. After seeing all this,
After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
In fact,
In fact,
he was behind the whole thing. In fact,
he was alive. In fact, he's still alive. You are a dumbass.
No.
That's
Found
a
him
bit of
in the repository. Hifumi was truly and completely dead. Second body discovery announcement proves that.
The second body discovery.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind.
Whoever did is the mastermind. The true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have
His
been
killer,
killed not long
he was
after
killed in the
transporting Taka's
repository,
body.
so he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So he must have been killed.
So he must have been killed after
Taka's
Taka's body
before
finished.
we found both
But
bodies in
before
the
we
repository.
found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka.
Sleepy Prince.
You don't have to stick around if you don't want to, if you're tired.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I still feel awake.
Alright.
During that time, we'd all split up and we're searching for Taka's missing body. Oh, and we're searching for Taka's missing
In
body.
other words, during that time, none of us
In
had
other words, during that time, none of us have alibi.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together?
But me and Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Who are you calling a walrus? I'm not even fat! I practically have a Barbie body.
when they were killed bothers me too.
Exactly. And I'm going to rip those jugs off.
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
And what might that be?
SMG5 is the name of the game. Technically, it's this Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Danganronpa is a series, but Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc is a full name. Oh man, what was the first near death?
There is a total of
I don't think I've had any.
There is a total of 4 main games.
Nope. Technically 3 with that's technically 3. I think the others are just spin-offs.
The spin-off is also canon.
I see. But what was the first name? I don't know. I guess when I was driving Ahmed. What might that?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon. The weapon they used to kill him. Kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean...
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file,
the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same.
the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same. With them having similar fractures and all.
And also Satan. The name of the game we're playing is always in like the title of the stream.
But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying
But
around.
Justice Hammer 3 and 4 are still laying around in the nurse's office and the equipment room, right?
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository...
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository...
culprit would have had to grab one of
The culprit
hammers
would have had to grab one of the hammers and kill Hifumi.
then put the hammer back where they found it.
Then put the hammer back where they found it.
Mac's doing fine, Ahmed. He's currently working on the Cataclysm lab, his entry, and what he's doing is like very difficult to do.
Wouldn't that be seriously risky
His
for him?
bits. Most of my stuff is filmed.
Wouldn't that be risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
So, I'm surprised. It seems that there's some semblance of a brain knocking around in that skull of yours after all.
Hey, I have
Hell
5
yeah,
brain
it's packed
cells.
in there good
Thank
and
you very
tight.
much. Hell yeah. It's packed with some good in there, good and tight.
Still more brain cells than Elon Musk.
He's
Yeah,
right there.
that's something.
I don't understand it.
He's literally.
He's right.
Elon's literally gonna try to change Twitter's name to X. You couldn't have come with something less generic, really.
I actually saw a funny response from Mark Hamill involving that, where it's the X is based off the eye of a dead bird, and it just shows literally just a twin bird dead with a cartoon X for an eye.
Oh god. Oh, so I remember seeing something. Don't quote me on this, so I don't know how true it is. But apparently, Musk tried to do the same when during the period he owned PayPal, and people said no. So he's literally trying to do the same thing again.
Bruh.
If this is true.
Oh hell no. And I use PayPal a bit.
I know some people have been trying to move elsewhere. I know one of my orange friends is trying to do something called Stripe, but yeah, screw the companies. But anyways, back to the game.
I mean, I primarily use Twitter for porn, so I'm not entirely concerned about it.
I'm mostly concerned for the Twitter artists because they make most of their business on Twitter, and it's becoming a lot more difficult for them.
That is a good point. I will admit that. That's a valid point.
That's why that's why a lot of people still haven't banned Twitter, because like people use that a lot. So if you jump ship, that you're abandoning a huge chunk of your audience. Diversify.
Right.
Diversify, adapt, but don't abandon it completely. But even then, people shouldn't even have to adapt because of one rich guy's assholishness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some people saying he hates artists because one time he posted art, people caught him for not getting credit, and he hated that. I don't know if that's the reasoning, but then again, we all know he's a petty bitch, so probably. Maybe there's that. But anyways.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
Killed using similar instruments.
But if the hammers were already laying
If
around
the
those
hammers
other
were already
rooms,
laying around in those other rooms.
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers?
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers?
Personally, I haven't a clue.
Personally, I have no clue.
So which hammers used to attack Celeste?
So which
Number
hammer
1 or
was
number
used to
2?
attack Celeste?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too.
Those
And I don't think
were
either
accounted
one
for
is
in the
big
other rooms
enough to
too.
kill
I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
It is not possible. Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
so then, What was used to kill
So
Hifumi?
then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somewhere out to find the truth.
Okay.
Had to have been some serious blunt object or something.
Spotless hammer.
You're gonna use that statement to counter what Hiro says.
Was it Justice Hammer 3?
So you're gonna counter
Whatever it was,
one of the
one
Justice
thing we have to
Hammers.
figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one.
There. Fire!
Fire!
And
Damn it!
Missed it.
that's about it.
Hit absorb by
Not
accident.
absorbing, you're just you're firing it straight up. No,
Right,
for now.
I hit the button. I pressed the button. Held the button.
Check out murdergear.com.
Fuck! Went too high!
The weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers. And
Shit!
That's about it.
Why are you gay?
What was used to was it Justice?
Who showed up?
Ah, it's the Peace Zone. Welcome aboard.
Welcome back, boy.
Howdy!
the murder weapon.
How you doing?
Fire! Hold it!
The murder weapon wasn't just a hammer.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely
You okay?
different.
I'm hearing something from your stoned. Hello?
Nani Kaioka.
The murder weapon wasn't just a
I
hammer.
couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. How you doing?
In fact, I still think I can't hear you. It's being stupid. Hold on.
Prepare to feel the power of sticky tack.
Why sticky tap?
Yeah, okay. I gotta disconnect this fucking thing.
Because it's very useful for mock making.
Testing. You okay now?
Yep, there we go. My volume was somehow was at.
Alright, good.
I literally just could not hear anything.
Yeah, how you doing?
Oh my.
You think your uncle's place went well?
Yep.
Oh, good. Anyways, the murder weapon wasn't Justice Hammer at all. No, it was actually something completely different. Yeah, you're like totally lost, Peace Zone, after everything you missed.
But seriously? A different weapon?
But seriously, a different weapon?
Specifically,
I'll probably just turn on my Switch and play more Pikmin 4.
I'll probably wait for Christmas to ask for that. I got too much on my backlog.
I bought it on Friday with my paycheck, and I started downloading it before I left the house. And I sat and played it all day yesterday.
Is that already out now?
Yeah, it came out Friday. It came out the same day as Barbie, Oppenheimer, Shin Kamen Rider, and the Venture Bros movie. Shin Heimer Bros.
I actually went to go watch Oppenheimer. It is a great movie, I will tell you.
That's good.
And Shade saw Barbie.
Yeah, that was very good. I think my sister and brother-in-law went to see both today.
I have 5 of the Pikmin types already.
Oh, nice.
I have the reds, blues, yellows, the whites, and the ice. Oh, and rocks. I also have rocks. So I got 6.
Ahmed asked, Shay, have you been to Reddit? I've never made a Reddit account. Sometimes I'll come across it like if I'm trying to look for something, but I've never really been but I've never really made a Reddit account that I should talk about. Anyways. Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flexible grid debris. For some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. Huh?
One of them.
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
Of course they'd.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers, big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
Yeah. Also, Pikmin 4's got a co-op mode.
Would explain the Monokuma files. No,
If that's true, then what? That would explain the Monokuma file that the wounds are being very similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository.
Some speckled terrorist in the Mandarin slope.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is a true killer, the one Hifumi was working with, and the one who betrayed him!
Hifumi was working with. Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone
Hold
was
on a
working
moment.
together with him.
I still think it's strange to assume someone was fucking together.
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping
The basic
someone else
graduation rule works. There is no benefit in helping someone else carry out a murder.
So the idea that anyone would work
So the
together
idea
is
that
absolutely ludicrous.
anyone could work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about it, did we not?
Have we used it before? Yeah, that's how I play most of the games. I play most of my PC games. We did talk about it, how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought first, but also Steam is the only one with the mod tool, so spotless hammer.
Okay. So you're going to absorb this time. You're going to absorb. There were two murders.
More than one person's complicit in the murder. Only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
I also 100% completed the first two daytime
But
areas.
that only really applies if there's one murder, right?
Even before I got the white or rocks.
There were two murders.
There are two murders.
Yep, two murders. Yep.
Based on the rules that
You're going to absorb. Yep, two murderers. You're going to counter. It is the impossible part of it is simply impossible. That two people, which is what Celeste will say.
Assuming the rule holds.
Fire!
Fire!
Objection!
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
It's plausible that more than one person.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea
If
of
there'd
an accomplice
only be
really
one
works.
murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering.
Naturally, if only one person can be
Naturally,
saved per murder,
if only
an
one
accomplice
person
has
can
no risk
be
versus
saved
reward
per
benefit.
murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Versus reward benefits?
Versus reward.
The payoff
You
for
are
working
dense.
together.
The
The reward
payoff
that
for
balances out
working
the risk of
together,
taking
the
part in a
reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme.
Oh, I just saw a good meme on the Monster Hunter server. Here, I'll put it in the memes channel.
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no
There is no
benefit to you.
point in being someone's accomplice if there is no benefit to you.
However, if there were some potential mutual
However,
then cooperation
if there
becomes
were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders?
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their
Therapist,
crime.
you need to love yourself more. Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna fuck myself.
People who can't see what this card is gonna be. Have I used anything from Game Jolt? I don't think so. No.
Actually, would fucking yourself count as masturbation, or would that actually be sex?
Probably self-obsessed.
Yes.
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 Yes, I see. Fuck you stupid slime ball.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been
And
the first
based
one
on the
to act,
case's offense,
murdering Taka.
Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka.
They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of
They
helping
would
them later on.
They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person who made multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. It only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
They made it look like
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along
The
with
mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan.
And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply
And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was
Which,
part
if
of the
true,
plan
means
from the
that
very
betraying
beginning.
Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
Awful.
You think so? I can't help but
Easy.
admire its
I
cunning.
think so.
Still, their
I can't
choice
help
of
but
accomplice seems
admire it. I can't help but
odd.
admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort made to convince us that two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed this fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at a series of connected events but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing, although, if you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand
Jesus,
how
why?
an accomplice
Unless,
could be involved.
unless
then
that's
who was the
trying to
one
trick
who
us.
She's the ultimate detective.
I simply how an accomplice could be in Who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
That's problem numero uno right there.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and in the end murdered him. In the debate up until now, the way the case is unfolded, if you consider all that, there's really only one person that seems to fit.
It's Celeste. It is Celeste. She's been trying to lampoon this on Hero the entire time.
Ah, shit.
Here's my answer.
It was Celeste.
It was Celeste.
I guess my choice in thumbnail was fitting then. I didn't even realize. Jeez.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
That is 3 times that Toppy has voiced someone and it ends up being the killer.
God fucking damn it!
I mean, to be fair, two characters I voiced died in this case.
Ugh. I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying then is that I specifically
So,
chose to work
so
together
what are
with
you
Hifumi.
saying? Then is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi?
I mean, to be fair, at least once you did try ordering him around. So there's a precedent.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting
The idea is that I
with him.
would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him.
That I would go within 10 feet of that shit brain fat lady.
That I would go within 10 foot of that shit for brains. That lazy, restless, goddamn idiot. Pardonnez-moi.
Yeah, she's definitely got a hate boner for the guy.
To be fair, if he was real, I wouldn't like him either.
Yeah. There is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior.
It
that
is.
was common only
Throughout
to
the
two of
investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only of the two of you.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves.
Considering that
the
we've
two of you were
learned so
working
far, it only proves that the two of you were working together.
What was only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? Encountering
the suspicious individual.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only one who actually ever saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Were Celeste?
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Shush! The adults are talking now.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes
As he
on the
said,
costumed
only
individual.
Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
If we accept that Hifumi was one of the
If we
culprits,
accepted that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't
Celeste
help
said as well.
but suspect that what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Everything they told.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began to search for this individual, correct?
And not too long after that.
And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Also, remember, Toppy, you asked to take over the role for Celeste. So technically, it is on you.
Fuck! Yeah. And
you knew what you were getting yourself into, man.
Well, not necessarily. I didn't know she would be the next killer.
You were too into the gothic Lolita. You wanted to go deep into that German pussy.
Well, I did too, but I kept quiet.
Yeah, that is true. I wanted to get into that Deutsche.
What? Ahmed,
Oh my.
I guess my normal voice?
Oh
I
yes.
guess we also
Oh
Janet
yeah.
I've been doing a Janet voice for so long. But anyways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Buns and thighs.
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically
We headed
because of what she claimed.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what you claimed to have seen.
Next, to draw us all to the physics
Next,
lab up on the third floor.
Next, to draw all of us to the physics lab up on the third floor.
She let out a blood-curdling scream!
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man.
Custard man.
he ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab.
Once she'd done her job of getting all of us up to the physics lab,
it was time for her partner to get to work.
It was time for her partner to get to work.
Okay, we've already been through that. Yeah, we've seen this cutscene many times. It was to get us to
Yep,
so that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Discover both?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that
In
we
fact,
split up.
Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
This is why you
What
don't.
is that? That sounds like metal getting pushed around on your end.
I'm guessing Legos.
Tophat.
I'm guessing
Well,
Legos, maybe?
If Celeste
Oh
and
no,
Lego
that's just me
were
sifting
working
through
together,
parts.
all those chance events suddenly become
Toppy's working on his next mock.
He's cooking.
So is I. So have
Nah,
I been
I'm
working.
just touching up on something.
Okay.
Because I've been hearing that, and it's been echoing really loudly through your mic.
Oh shit, my bad.
All good.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi are working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
And on top of that, that piercing
And on
cry
top
of
of
yours
that,
early on.
that piercing cry of yours early on.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
That was a signal to Hifumi, wasn't it?
It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according
It was
to
your
plan."
way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan.
Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Oh no!
What?
I just realized another
I found
strange
this game's version of the submerged castle.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, because in the picture for Almar's logs for it, there's the 2 stone rolls from the water wraith right there, slamming down. With a fiery bull blast in the background.
I shall start writing your obituary.
I am not doing that right now. I am going to get scared.
I just realized another strange thing. We found Fumi in the nurse's office, who we now was only pretending to be dead.
Who we now know was...
Oh, this is us.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
We wouldn't have any doubt in our...
I don't believe it. Everything! The whole thing was one big act!
Everything.
You were the Celeste when Fumi's
with
body
Celeste when
disappeared,
Hifumi's
right?
body
Yeah, I was
disappeared,
kind of
right?
sick, so Celeste took me
Yeah.
to the bathroom.
Wait! Was that? It was it?
Then
She
that
wasn't
was-
worried about you. She just saw a
wasn't
chance
worried
to
about
help Fumi sneak
She
out of the
just
nurse's
saw a chance
office.
to help Hifumi sneak out.
Each piece isn't much by itself,
Each
but start putting them together.
Each piece
and the
isn't much
picture
by
gets
itself,
very
but
ugly
start
indeed.
putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
I have no idea.
Hold on a second.
You made one fatal mistake.
OBS disconnected. Alright, give me
Hang
a moment.
on.
Disconnected, reconnected.
You messed with my hubby.
Reconnection successful. Okay, sorry, Peach. Just give it a moment.
Oh, what's that happened?
Good.
Yeah, the OBS is connected.
Oh,
You're good.
Did I?
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it.
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it. But
Looking back, I can say that one little slip-up.
looking back, I can say that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after.
I'm talking
Hifumi's body
about what you
disappeared and we
said after
returned to
Hifumi's
the nurse's
body
office.
disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office. He must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko,
Then
and
pay
I were first to discover
attention.
Taka's body in the equipment.
Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body from the equipment room.
Then Makoto showed up and told us.
Then
Hifumi had
Makoto
been
showed
killed.
up and
So
told us
Sakura and I
Hifumi
left
had
with
been
Makoto.
killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto.
Once we were
Hello,
in the hall,
great
we ran
disco.
into Celeste, and the four of us
Once
headed to the nurse's office.
we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office.
Now, the entire time we were
Now,
together,
the entire
none of us said
time we were
anything
together,
about
none of
Taka
us said
being dead.
anything about Taka being dead.
Think about it. Celeste's
Think about it. This comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
What was that, Speedhalo?
I feel like I'm zoning out a little bit.
Are you tired? Did you not get enough sleep or something?
Nah, I got sleep. I mean,
I don't know. Here, have you considered getting an upgrade to prevent your OBS from disconnecting? I don't know what I would be upgraded to. Because I have a pretty good gaming laptop, so I don't know what would need to be fixed.
My fist.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
shit.
I see.
Get what it means.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means. You're a dumbass,
You hear that,
hero.
Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding.
You hear that,
You
Celeste?
said,
Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said?
if you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem.
If you're really not
repeating it, right?
the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Yeah, I guess that Celeste comment didn't make any sense. But what is he alluding to?
Okay.
Monokuma File 3.
Alright, next round of debate, bro.
You're going to absorb. What's so strange about Celeste's argument?
Enjoying.
I mean, Celeste's comments.
Standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated.
So when you see that, you're gonna absorb what the statement is going to be like.
We are going to die.
Not that.
Just like those guys died.
Sorry.
And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What
There we
was
go.
so strange about Celeste's
Yes,
comment?
so strange.
Alright.
Alright, what do we shoot?
All I said was...
We are... Okay, this is going to be a bit weird, so it might be it's either we are going to die, or just like those guys died.
We are all going to die here.
All going to die?
We are going to die.
Hold on.
Just like
Those guys.
died.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
There we go! Objection!
That's right. There's no reason Celeste could have said just like those guys died. She said that none of us had told Otaka was
she
dead.
said that. None of us had told.
Exactly. And we didn't run into
Exactly.
her until after we were all
And we didn't
out.
run into her until after we were all out in the hall.
So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body.
No, there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know that they were both guys?
They were both
Because
guys.
Kyoko had also disappeared
Kyoko had
twice,
also
so she
disappeared
could have been
twice.
dead too.
So she could have been dead too.
The thought of that is very hilarious.
Shade, in the future, would you actually eventually resort to using a PC if something happened? It'd probably be a while before I upgrade this computer. I'll be honest.
Eventually, I'm thinking about getting a better gaming PC.
I like the portability of a laptop, especially like the rare times I am headed elsewhere.
I've been taking the time to always like update stuff on my Chromebook so that it doesn't have any problems. And so far it's been doing better.
Supposedly, I was recommended an Asus to get for a gaming laptop.
I was recommended this pair of Helios because someone else I know got it.
Supposedly, Alienware isn't that good, from what my buddy at work told me.
Oh, fun.
You all have such vivid imaginations, you know that?
In the whole yellow.
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about
You
the
claim
suspicious
that I
person
was
I saw.
lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw.
Then what about the picture I took?
Then what about the picture I took?
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain?
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
So let's put the suit on, and
So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera timer to set the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only
Have you
one who could
you
have
so quickly
possibly fit into that suit.
forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit.
Plus, I happen to know that this particular
Thus, I happen to know
does
that
not
this
have a
particular
timer.
camera does not have a timer.
In other words, it is an unassailable
In other
fact
words,
that this is a
it
picture
is
of
an
Hifumi being
An
dragged away.
unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
If everything I told you was a lie,
If
how can
everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's
Simple.
really a picture of
On-
the suspect dragging
Are we
Hifumi
sure
away?
that it's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the
Surely
one
there
we've
are
offered.
other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations?
Hifumi is dragging him away.
It wasn't as
Because
it wasn't a picture.
Because if we're looking at that, I'm pretty sure Hero already had a lot of trouble moving in that thing.
Oh yeah, if it was a picture of the suspect driving Hifumi away, the only possibility is
Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
it's not a picture of the suspect driving Hifumi
It's
away.
not a
It would-
picture of the
I would say
suspect
it's a picture of
dragging.
Hifumi dragging
I
the
would say
suspect
it's a
away.
picture of Hifumi dragging the.
That's certainly certainly within the realm of possibility.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility.
The one being dragged off in that picture isn't
The one
Hifumi,
being dragged
but
off
the
in that
person
picture
robot suit.
isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
And the strange costume might only exist to lead us
And the
astray
strange
even
costume might only exist to lead us astray even further.
further. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice.
If you
and be
say someone is wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and
That's
made me
what
out to be the
happened!
bad guy in all this!
You put me to sleep and made me either be out like this bad guy in all of this.
Shade, have you ever
And I'm no bad guy.
Shade, have you had problems with a graphic card before? Actually, many years ago, I used to do some games for my mom's laptop, my mom's computer, although it was mostly just like entertainment games. One year I got Lego Batman for PC, and it was like choking at 2 frames a second. So we had to get a graphics card put into that to make it work. So that's the answer to your question.
Such a thing
Such a thing
is utterly impossible.
is utterly impossible.
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous
Is
at all.
it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and
Actually,
allow
hold
me to educate you.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
No.
Know what Hifumi's dragging the substance away. Is that really possible?
Make your argument! You're going to use Robo Justice costume to counter what Celeste says. There's no way they could stand up straight.
Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way.
There.
No, it's wrong.
Oh, I'm not even on the...
Objection!
Why you being
No. Even if the person
No,
inside
even if
the
the
suit
person
were
inside the suit
unconscious,
was unconscious,
they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
That Robo Justice suit has certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend the way seems like pretty obvious oversight. That's right, they could only make a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't have
They totally
bent
made
the
a
waist.
mistake when they made it. So it could.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake.
I'm not sure that was a mistake.
I think the suit was designed from the beginning.
I think it
to
was
be
the
used way
suit
it
was designed from the very beginning to be used in that way. It was.
Oh, new reaction image. That means we're getting to her. So listen, Hifumi took the suit that's specifically designed to stuff Kiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it was also to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Whoever was in the suit was to
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate. Checkmate?
She's breaking down.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your
Clearly, you want me to. Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Though there's one little problem.
Already forgotten? What Hifumi
Have you already
told us
forgotten
as we
that
were dying?
Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hey, Fumi, who was it who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Killed me. Did forever, did they? Yes, you.
No.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear. Was it not?
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
In other words,
Yasuhiro Hagokone.
Anna Shay, we eventually checked this game, if this game has multiple endings. I probably won't. I don't know if I do another playthrough.
This is already our eighth stream of this game, and we still got a while to go.
If there is multiple endings, I don't know.
I'm just going to sound more increasingly angry as this goes on.
I will be blunt. We're just gonna get we are just going to get the actual true ending here.
Yes.
With my assistance.
Thank you. How many endings are there?
Of course. 2.
I feel like
there is a good. There is a true good ending, and then there is a bad ending.
I'm guessing the bad ending is spoilers, so.
I will not tell you until we've beaten the game.
Fair. Oh shit!
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro. But are we
He
sure
did
was
say
really
Yasuhiro.
pointing the finger at Hiro?
But are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Well, here, Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us.
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us.
How did he refer to each of us?
How did he refer to each of us? He referred to us by our last names.
I got it!
That's right, our
That's
last
right.
name. He called us by our last names.
He called us all.
Exactly.
Yep.
I know I heard him say Mr.
Exactly.
Naegi more than once.
I know I heard him saying Mr. Naegi more than once. For example.
That's right.
So if Hifumi did mean to say
So Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would said his last name Hagakure. Take that!
I'm sure it was just incidental.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By
By chance.
chance he just... his first name?
Indecent?
Incident!
Oh yeah, it's been a while since
Don't talk.
But I want to.
Random chance. Now isn't that a
Random
convenient
chance.
explanation?
Now, isn't that a convenient explanation?
No. There's no reason to
There's
think
no
he would have said his name
reason
any
to
different
think
than
he would have said the name of any different than normal.
But he must have run out of energy before he could
But
say
he
any
must
more.
have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever
Hifumi was
killed
trying
him?
to tell us the last name of whoever.
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone.
The name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no, hold on. There's one person it could apply
No.
to, and that's Celeste.
And
She-
that's Celeste. She
Wait,
never actually
really?
told us what her real name is.
Yep.
Okay.
Shit!
What did you just
What
say?
did you just say?
To think you take your false
To
accusations
think you take your false accusations so far. I don't know whether to laugh or spit. Come on, enough with your idiotic glass. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you?
You're about to be.
Will? Do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real
I've
name?
earned the right to be a little on edge.
Make sure your
Fine.
earholes are wide.
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up.
My real name is Celestia Ludenberg.
My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it.
The E. Okay.
E-handbook, spotless hammer, Yasuhiro's message.
E-handbook against, since you have no way to contradict me.
Right.
Against Celeste.
He wanted us to know the killer's last name.
Oh, man.
Yasuhiro.
She is fighting to the tooth and nail.
Anyone would if death is.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm kind of happy that I'm kind of leaning into the angry side of her, because honestly, she's just been so calm this entire time. It's just satisfying to see a character just finally break.
Oh, it's upside down. I love imagining other people.
Okay, can Pikmin cannot pick other Pikmin. Come on, how do I get my fucking captain up here to pick the captain?
Objection!
That's it, the handbook.
That's it.
What?
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Monokuma told us
Oh, I forgot
all
about
about it.
Ah, yeah, I already said it. You don't know need to say the same shit now. Shoot, shoot!
So we all have to check her handbook and now clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
Find out Celeste's real.
That's an invasion of privacy.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Really, please.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to
Even
give up.
when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up.
Up there.
Because
How do I get up there?
Because of the wonderful things she does.
Because.
Until the game's over, you never know.
Until the game is over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again from beginning and shed light on all your crimes. And that will bring everything to an end! Begin!
Comic time.
Oh my god!
Yeah! Comic time, baby!
Okay.
Oh god!
So.
That is not a flattering look.
Okay, so for this page, Hifumi is going to be shaking hands with the culprit.
Alright. Trying to find
that one.
Hands. This one?
No.
That one.
That one.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah.
Next one?
Face,
All
it's so weird.
Alright, hold on a moment. Next.
Oh dang, is that chloroform?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Next is the clock.
Clock?
This one. No. Yeah. Then upward is Yasuhiro scratching his head. Yep, you had it. There we go.
Probably this one.
Snapping the photo, yes. Aka's watch.
Oh, damn!
The hammer.
Which one?
Hammer
There's
number
two.
4.
Arn?
Hammer number 4. You'll find 4. Keep going, keep looking, keep...
There we go.
There it is.
There it is. God damn!
Hammer number 2. Hammer number 3.
That's how I do. I just.
Oh, he put fake blood on himself.
Yeah.
That one.
The
No, not the
very
bikini.
The cringe-looking Hifumi.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. The bikini one was from the last case.
Yeah. I think Makoto is being very horny right now.
The last one would be the
The
hammer.
intrusive thoughts are taking over.
The last hammer. Last hammer.
The final hammer. Yep. Oh, Speedhalo, you're also doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. Helping out.
Alright, reenact.
Here.
The killer is you.
Here we go.
Oh,
Before
baby.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help out carrying the murder, and that person was.
Carry out the murder.
I'm just imagining the Tim Allen group.
With an accomplice. The killer was able to execute.
With an accomplice. The killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Yay, Pink Pikmin!
Nice. First, they would convince someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
Someone to meet them in the rec room.
That someone they met was
That
Hero.
someone they
The
met
murderous
with
duo
was
intended to
Hero.
pass Hero off
The
as the prime
murderous duo
suspect.
intended
So
to
when they
pass
met
Hero off
up
as
with
the
him,
prime suspect. So when
they dragged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo Justice suit.
knocked him out and stuffed him in.
Next, Husumi positions himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did it all just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Into the pool room.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of the plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
They called Taka to the equipment room.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Making it the scene of the first murder.
The murder weapon was just
horny
hammer
boy.
4, which was left there
When
in the
we
equipment
actually
room.
thought, Taka would win against the horny boy. The horny boy won.
The horny
Yeah,
boy
that's-
make it right.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah, you-
sometimes fat comes with strength.
Oh, very true.
The reason,
True.
The reason hammer.
Given how thick he is, he could probably swing a hammer that hard.
The reason hammer number 4 was used to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. These attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solve by Robo Justice as a suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. They had the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planned Justice Hammer 2 and injured Hifumi to tell that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds. The suspect was increasing the size of the hammers attacking people in order as they said they did. We fell right into the trap and started looking for the suspect based on that, but
started looking for the suspect.
while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and just hammered 3 and turned the room into a crime scene, which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He left out a scream and draws back, and when we returned, that's exactly what we found.
And when we returned,
meanwhile, the other group that had been searching out Taka's body at the same time, since we found the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made an escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all did. And once again, Hifumi had the chance while he was waiting for it. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. Damn, that was fast. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used a dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for the final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them, and they did use an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case, and the villain behind all this was...
Oh god, he's gonna smooch!
Oh dear. Celeste! Sorry, you lose! Sorry. Complete!
Oh, boy. Great. Goodness. Sip of my tea. Just,
Ready yourself.
Just to grease them pipes.
Right from my
lost. I lost?
When was the last time I was
This was the last time I was forced to utter such words.
They hang heavy around my neck.
They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge.
Listen to you, trying to take
instructor.
charge. As if you're my private instructor.
I, Celestia Ludenberg.
I, Celestia Ludenberg?
No.
Actually, no.
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Takeo Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
Oh, Taiko, whatever. So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to
I'm
drag
the
on.
kind of person, once I've lost. But once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on. Interesting.
Oh, no more, not another rhythm battle. Good, good.
C D A.
Money.
Woo! Okay.
Okay, Monokuma.
Money.
No, she's ready to accept it.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Or, no.
Or no.
I suppose this is the end, isn't
I
it?
suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay. If you would, please locate your lover and cast your vote. And when all the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice in the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? What?
Res just obliterated.
She's a liar on her name. Yep.
What?
A liar and a snake.
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blacker this time, the true killer who devised the whole sticking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg. Precisely. Dangle, yes, a hero.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Ifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So, you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder.
I mean, given Taka were rivals with the AI.
I'm sure she relied on her speciality, lying. My speciality? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So
Then, did you use... you know...
Oh.
I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You darling little Anglo girl. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice.
I do not like
I
what
know.
I see.
Wait a minute. Were you the one who stole her?
For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name. But it was the one thing.
You son of a bitch.
Cut me off.
Did she mean? Is he talking about alter ego?
What? What are you talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
Oh, that's gonna get her killed.
I'm totally
No naughty bears allowed.
How sad.
Good.
In other words,
Good. Then you're the one who stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I'm gonna take a fucking screenshot of this.
And you need to
send it to my phone. What in the fuck?
And you used it to drag in Hifumi into your plan you'd come up with.
Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how I disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
What? Are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
What?
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found use for the digital camera. I taken you know what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
So it was him! How did he do it? She was supposed to yell at her and ask her close to her!
your card, which is why Darker forced me to steal it.
Hold on a sec, my nose is running.
Yes. Fresh. My booty. Einhorn.
Okay, so my nose decided to start bleeding for some reason.
Oh, shit.
Jade, try holding the middle of your nose like so, like give it a good clasp.
Like this?
Like,
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This stupid send a smartphone feature the Switches have to try to send a picture to your phone, it doesn't work.
You all heard the
Because cell phone will not connect to it whatsoever. It just keeps hitting it with no connection.
Oh,
No connection.
You ever heard of the WIF trials? Just I've never heard of them.
What?
As for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
Oh my.
What?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone.
And delete.
So I had no choice.
That's a crime! An absolute crime! I mean, he knew he got a little crazy, but I never imagined it would go that far!
I got the picture of the thing that I'm seeing. I'm sending it in general.
Oh, okay.
It was amazing how completely he bought it.
What the? What is that?
I can't express how enjoyable that was.
It looks like it's a living disco ball, like Daddy Long, like
Oh my.
Daddy Long.
Oh dear.
You're about to say something I've never said in my life. I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna fucking kill him! The unforgivable.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you'll be playing right. You'll be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Tarkus is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
Escape? You're mean. What?
Tarkus is going to try to kill you.
What?
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself.
That bastard! Bastard! Completely
Honestly,
Manipulation.
Can we allow him? And can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
Absolutely not! How could I? She, I have to save her!
Oh God.
I swear, I will.
actually,
I am terrified.
Then,
of
would you like to join me?
Fuck.
It just so happens I've come up with a plan.
Huh?
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Huh? What are you talking about? Hmm?
Oh, nothing.
I do not like this thing.
If we may agree without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem.
The lights just turned yellow for some reason on it.
You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. What strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the ass too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
Oh, why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
That's it. Oh.
Let's see.
Jesus Christ.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
She's so fucking cold.
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part of him playing dead?
What he's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After his father pretended to be dead once someone showed up. I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on.
And you really believe that?
It just dropped a speaker.
Oh.
Well, of course. That wasn't. It all.
Oh, it makes sense. It was a living story.
As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was. While you're all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi, it would have been an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical.
Okay, what I missed, Celeste is the real. It was a real murderer, and you missed all sorts of twists and turns. I mean, she's explaining her plan. Explaining her plan.
And she also got a nosebleed.
Yeah.
And you also missed something about Hifumi's pants.
I just matched the lie up to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believes the lie wholeheartedly, straight up until the moment of his death.
So in the end...
So you had planned on killing him all along?
But of course! There would have been no point in my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
How could human life be so little to you?
Well,
that's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Now you're sounding like a Yakuya, bitch.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Plus, he's a dick.
So are you.
I'm right here, you know. And
All right, enough of you. Then what made you take things this far?
Was it really just for money?
What the heck?
Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But
all along, you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch.
Obviously, that was a lie!
That was a perfect cut scream.
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one.
Damn!
Wasn't anyone else here.
You little bitch.
I wanted to get out every day was first torture. And you wanna know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
There was no way I could ever do that.
And
in the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream.
And what was this dream of? And what was that dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
A castle?
And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butler/bodyguards. I was hoping to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I attained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million is what have made that dream a reality.
I feel like you need more than that.
Yeah. You need
At
a
the right
lot.
age, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end. So why would I?
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh.
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor.
You bitch.
I see nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
Do you understand?
That's saying to me. That's what makes me
kill her.
Leave.
39:29.
Yeah, we're close to the. Yeah, this is taking longer than I thought. We're close to the end. She should be dead soon.
Isn't it terrifying how different the values are? Just no room for Sandy.
That's what we should be saying. Plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Oh, you're just scared. Hey Mason, we're actually near the end of this.
My ability to lie is on the rise, and I take pride in that.
Yeah, we're gonna see someone die soon.
Yeah, she about to die.
Mason! There you are, friend.
Yeah,
You
she's
should
about
go-
to die. Very anticlimactic death.
How's
Y'all done?
how's your D&D campaign going, man?
So, right into the
Y'all done?
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Hey!
I wasn't sure if you said it or not. Sorry, I should have asked.
No, I was asking them if they were done so I could continue.
And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right, I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But, you know, if I could be reincarnated... If I had a choice, then...
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Madam Deficit? Really?
You just get executed again.
Let's smile then. If Jed looked at me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But I say to myself, it must have been her final lie. And the weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Yo, Dad, okay, let's get rolling. But the stream's got a lot enough to blacken the served a piece, and they must pay the price. Now then, I prepared a very special the ultimate gambler. Let's give it everything we've got in punishment time.
No. I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
Alright, looks like the blood's gone.
What?
Good. This is.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for?
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it. I can't say I ever saw it that way.
Nobody hit me, Mason. I don't know. I just started bleeding for some reason.
You just came up. You just left the. Got up off his chair and came back and said he had a nosebleed.
Yeah, actually, I had it beforehand. I was noticing some blood.
Was it that humid up in your home, man?
I don't think so.
No, when it's dry, that would mean a nosebleed. More likely the nosebleed.
Oh, interesting.
Ah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I have had those before, so not fun.
I've actually had. I've had a couple. One of which was actually at my own work. Oh god, when I used to work for McDonald's.
I think that happened in my work a couple times.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Which is why.
Actually, it's not important.
Actually, it's not important.
Well then.
Well then, take care, everyone.
Perhaps we'll meet again in another life.
Perhaps we'll meet again in another life.
Alright.
Oh dear.
I feel like this is secretly saying something about you, Toppy.
I can't believe this has been the third fucking time.
And remember, you're the one. You're the one who asked to voice her. Everything's on fire now. Oh, that's not fun. The burnings of the Mercedes witch.
Yeah.
Running of the Versailles witch.
Witch.
You're about to see what I meant by anticlimactic.
Steak?
Well, it's definitely not as. It's definitely not as ludicrous as the last two. But I guess
It's about to get stupid. It's about to get stupid at the end of it.
Oh, really?
Well, halfway. Let's just see if a lead truck is gonna come crashing the party. And I'm not saying else. You have to guess. Those are the only 2 hints I will give.
What the?
What? What the fuck?
It's so anticlimactic and out of nowhere.
I told you.
Way.
I told you it was gonna be anticlimactic.
Jesus Christ.
Burned at the fucking stake, then hit by a goddamn truck.
That's a firefighter truck, actually.
It's
Still
over.
a truck nonetheless.
The third execution is over. So let's step is over. So let's get my friend so I can't put her here, but I also can't deny at one point I considered her a friend too. For him to just come along and
Isn't it just awful? Someone could have cut through the rest of the outside world, and so more people had to die. You guys are still young. You still place more value on your lives. Jeez, and I have you guys are gonna pass to help the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here!
You're all the embodiment of You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. It is my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that's reality. Just can't be avoided.
don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us from keep going through this? What do you want from us?
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So, anyways, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-like object from Celeste? So, what's the deal with that? Hey! Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you.
What did you do?
What?
What did you do to me?
What?
Hey,
Huh?
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Oh, what?
Oh man, jeez, oh man, oh jeez, what do I mean? What do I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it.
What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body. Did he, like, forcefully turn her into a spy? Maybe?
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's just about time I get out of here. Meanwhile, you guys can enjoy your school life. It's lonely. Give me a shout. I'd like to do anything about it, of course. See ya.
Well, damn.
Leaving us all depressed and despair. Although, it wasn't all despair.
Ruby Longlegs.
There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma only mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
so
Most likely. It's the key to the dressing room lockers.
What? Then that means?
Celeste probably hid it in there.
You know the funny
What?
I suppose sometimes it's easier to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
indeed.
Good idea.
Survive.
Yeah, that's a courtroom and rush to the dressing
Survival of the
room.
damned.
As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else, head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
So...
Do you even need to ask?
She spoke to you as quickly as a surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still a risk of a spy, you know.
Then I'll go too.
What?
You?
Please, let me go.
Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want.
Thank you, Byakuya.
Well,
I want to punch him in the mouth.
Up to you now. Don't do anything dirty.
Yo.
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay?
If my fist goes anywhere, it's down his throat to pull out his heart.
Goes like her total pushovers when you show a little backbone. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Coco there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Besides, you're probably the bottom anyway.
Oh.
You know what? I might as well just get out.
We need to get into that locker.
Kyoko the key slip and given her unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw...
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's safe. Thank goodness.
I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved, just like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart.
I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh. And... I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't realize Mason joined the voice chat. I don't know if I can know what's going on, but you guys having fun. Yeah, we're tired. We want this to end soon. This is the first time. This is the first time you're showing up, Mason. You're not gonna know what's going on. So much has happened.
How was your D&D campaign?
I just wanted to listen in. Because my phone is shit and I can't actually hear you guys, but I can hear you guys better through the Discord. So. Anyway.
Fair enough. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer.
So, now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as this is concerned, sure, but just take a second, since you have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do to all on your own here at the school?
Is that why you wanted to come with me? Here.
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now.
I don't need to know?
You know what?
This makes me even more worried.
Getting off because I'm having a headache.
Oh.
See you guys.
Oh, I hope you feel better soon. See ya.
Yep. Take care,
Just
man.
a headache.
Yep.
Yeah,
Take an
care of y'all.
Take an ibuprofen.
Well, I'm gonna be taking Tylenol.
Oh, yep. That too. Worried?
Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. We do that.
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too.
No! I believe you.
What?
You believe in me?
Isn't it obvious people believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell. Why I want you to tell me. I want you to too. Because we're friends.
I understand.
It's true.
Then, maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more.
Then...
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing, and where I've been going. You see...
What I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. And after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes. So I waited for 9 10 and when it did, I went into action.
Tweet, rock around the trippy. The boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there. Way in the back.
You said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Okay, it's been long enough. We are gonna save this for next stream.
Yeah, that's fucking
that was a fun stream.
That was
and then one of my characters died.
I'm gonna be real, I have no idea what's going on. All I know is you guys sound like you're having fun. And that makes me happy.
It's definitely one of those stories where you have to be from the start to really follow what's going on. There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
Well, I've just been playing Dark Souls. I was like, I really wish Shade was still playing Dark Souls.
I don't wish I was still playing Dark Souls.
We'll make
you could jump into Dark Souls. No, he should jump into Dark Souls 3 and then you and me can... Game is fucking easy.
I don't want to touch Dark Souls for a long time.
I say as I get my ass handed to me.
Or you fighting?
Siege has already
the
been
Dragon
broken.
Rider.
You dumbass!
It ain't my fault.
Yeah, thanks.
I will have all the fun. And fuck, shit! Get away from me! No, not the axe! Not the axe!
You will suffer! You will have your execution right by that dragon, and the dragon will ride you with its cock!